sure to check out Ageless Geeks for your figures and collectibles. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil18 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Bandai Tamashii Nation's SH Figuarts Captain Marvel. So let's get into it right away and take a quick look at the box. So we do, of course, get the basic looking style box when it comes to the SH Figuarts MCU line. So we do get the window right there on the front of the box, and on the window in gold does say Captain Marvel. On the top says SH Figuarts. We do get the Tamashii Nation's quality sticker. On the bottom says Marvel, Captain Marvel, Tamashii Nations, and Bandai. And then here's the bottom of the box with the blah 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 stuff nobody cares about. Then we do get a miniature image of the Captain Marvel figure. Here is the top of the box. Then the one side with an actual image of Captain Marvel there. Then the other side of the box here, not too much going on. Then the back of it does have a few cool poses you can get the figure into, along with most of the accessories. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure open to take a closer look at this character who can probably beat the crap out of Thanos, and I really do hope that we see it in Endgame. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look, and Tamashii Nations did an awesome job with this Captain Marvel. The face sculpt, I think, does look like Brie Larson. Kind of looks weird sometimes head on, but I mean, it does look like her. So they definitely got the 3D printing down for the Brie Larson face sculpt. And the paint sculpt looks really nice on the face. The eyes are both painted looking in the same direction. The hair looks alright. It doesn't look like there's any shading in it. It does actually, I think there's a little bit up here, but that oh no, there is subtle shading right there. Okay, it's so subtle, it's really hard to notice under the lighting, but sculpt of the hair looks nice. It is like a harder plastic, so it will get in the way of some articulation, but not too much, because they move the hair far enough away from like the body and the neck that it doesn't get in the way that much, but it sometimes can, so you do have to watch out for that. And then the paint and sculpt on the neck looks good. The torso here, beautiful paintwork on this figure. I love the paint that they chose for her suit. Very clean paintwork as well, where the gold meets the red and the blue, and where the red meets the blue and everything. Very clean paintwork, even on the tiny gold like triangle and rectangle looking pieces there. We get some nice sculpt all throughout the suit there. Like the way the Captain Marvel star looks too. And continuing to the back there, we just get a bunch of like sculpted lines, a little bit of that gold and red on the upper back, but mostly blue, as you can see there. And the arms look really nice too. Even the pieces that hide the joints are painted and sculpted really well. The arms look great with the sculpt and paint, as you can see. Same with the forearms. I like the way the gauntlets look. You see like the buckles under here as well, which look pretty cool. Don't really see any paint issues with this figure at all, and that's usual for Tamashii Nations. They don't really have paint errors too much. The crotch piece, very nice sculpt and paint, as you can see around the belt and everything. And then we do get Brie Larson's extremely flat butt. Man, she has no butt at all. Oh well. Now the legs here, they're pretty much blue. We do get one like gold line and a red line up there, but you get a little bit of like they sculpted a little bit of like wrinkles or bagginess to the pants there. As you can see, we do get the sculpted lines as well. And then the lower legs for the boots look really nice. I dig the way the boots look. That red paint's really cool looking. And then the feet there, we do get a little bit of gold, mostly red, and a little bit of blue there. And the sculpt of them look really nice. And then the bottom of them, we do get some sculpted lines. So overall, Tamashii Nations really did do a fantastic job with the detail on this Captain Marvel, and they definitely couldn't have done any better of a job when it comes to the paint and sculpt. But anyway, let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, we just get a few things included with this Captain Marvel, and I do believe the cat in the movie had a pretty big part, or was a big fan favorite in the movie, so I'm surprised they didn't include the cat with Captain Marvel. But what we do get two interchangeable heads. And starting on the left, we do get the unmasked Brie Larson head sculpt, and that is the one that does come on the figure out of the packaging, and as I mentioned before, they did a great job capturing the likeness of the actress. Then on the right, we do get my favorite out of the two, which is the masked Mohawk head sculpt, and they also did a fantastic job with this one as well. The sculpt of the hair looks great, the mask also looks awesome, so really nice job on both interchangeable heads, and it's very easy to swap them out. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. And swapping the heads on Captain Marvel, like I said, is very simple, so you do have to pop off the neck with the head, and it just pops off with it, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. Then take the other head and just pop it onto the joint, and then there you go. As simple as that. And I just dig the way she looks with the mask head sculpt there. So we do get the interchangeable heads, and then we also get her fist effects, and these are definitely the coolest accessories with the figure. So we do get one for the left fist and then one for the right fist, and it is a very nice orange translucent plastic, and the sculpt of it looks really cool too. And you just pop these on her fists, which I'll show you in a second. And there's the other one there. So we do get those, and I'm going to show you how to put those on Captain Marvel right now quickly. And getting on the fist effects is also very simple. You have to see which one is for the left fist and which one is for the right. So this is for the left fist here, and it just pops right on there, and it does stay on. It's not going to fall off or anything like that. And take the one for the right fist here, and then just pop that on, and then there you go. You have her with her cool effects here, and that does look badass once you have it on the figure. Definitely going to have it displayed with those there. So we do get the cool fist effects, and then we finally get 6 alternate hands. And starting on the top here, we do get a pair of fists, of course, which are the ones that do come on the figure out of the packaging, and all the hands are very easy to swap out. And then we do get a pair of open resting type hands, then we do get a pair of open palm splayed out finger hands, and we do get some very nice sculpt and paint throughout all 6 hands. But anyway, that is all the accessories included with Captain Marvel. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review, shall we? Now for the height of Captain Marvel. Yes, I said marble. To the very top of her head, it looks like she's just shy of 5 inches and 3/4 of an inch tall. Then to the very top of her mohawk, she's just shy of 6 inches tall. And then here she is compared to the SH Figuarts Infinity War Thor, the Mark 7 Iron Man, the Infinity War Black Widow, and the Infinity War Hulk. And I think she scales really well with the line. And then here she is compared to the SH Figuarts Ant-Man, the Infinity War Thanos, the Mezco 112 Black Panther, and the Mafex comic version Spider-Man. And then here she is compared to the Storm Collectible Smoke, the SH Figuarts Sage Mode Naruto, the Mafex Justice League Batman, and the Figma Black Swordsman Guts. And then here she is compared to the SH Figuarts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku, and the Mezco 112 Deadpool. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. So now for the articulation, and we do get some pretty good movement with this Captain Marvel. Now I'm going to show you the head and neck articulation with the unmasked head, and then I'm going to show you it with the masked head, because you will see how the hair does hinder some of her head articulation. So we do have 2 joints at the neck. The upper neck joint, you really can't get her to look up any further than that because the hair does hinder it, as you can see. Does look down a tiny bit with the upper neck, and then you do get nice pivot there, as you can see, even though I'm moving it kind of oddly. And then you do get swivel at the upper neck, and then the lower neck here does move forward and back a tiny bit. So combining both joints, you can get her to pretty much look all the way down, so that's good. And combining both joints, you won't be able to get her to look up any further than I already showed you, because the hair does get in the way there. Then you do get a little bit of pivot, and then it does swivel as well. Let's remove that so I could show you her head and neck articulation without the hair hindering it. So with both joints, she could look directly down, same as before, and then with both joints, she can look up pretty well, so it definitely helps out with the flight poses. Now for the torso here, we do have a joint under the chest, and then we do have a waist joint here. So moving forward, she really doesn't crunch forward too much, but she goes back a lot, so that definitely helps out with the flight poses. You just get a very minimal pivot at the waist, at the torso, as you can see there. Then it does swivel. The waist here goes forward and back a pretty good amount. So with both joints, she crunches forward that much, which really isn't that good. But both joints going back, you can almost have her bend 90 degrees going backwards. So definitely good for the flight poses. Then you do get excellent pivot at the waist. Look at that. You don't even need the damn pivot at the torso there, and then you do get a little bit of swivel. Now for the arms here, we don't have a butterfly joint, but you do get a nice circular motion out of the arm, as you can see there, and then they do go out to the side a little more than 90 degrees, so that's definitely good. They do go up and down. We don't have a true bicep swivel. It is built into the shoulder there. We have single jointed elbows that do bend in all the way. Then it does swivel where the joint connects into the bicep, and swivels a bit where it connects into the forearm. Then we do have the ball hinge on the wrist, so it does swivel and hinges back and forth. Now for the legs here, they don't drop down or anything, but you still do get some decent movement. So she does kick forward about 90 degrees, doesn't really go to the back at all because her flat butt is hindering it. And then let's see if she can Jean-Claude Van Damme it, and she cannot, but they definitely are close to going Jean-Claude Van Damme style. And then we do get a hip swivel, but it's good for going in, but outward it just gets hindered, man. Like that's crappy. That's not good. We do get the double jointed knees that do bend back all the way, so that is awesome. Then for the ankles here, they do swivel, don't really hinge up at all, so that definitely isn't good, but they do hinge down a lot, and then you got to move the joint the other way so you can get a great ankle pivot out of this figure here. So pretty good ankle movement besides moving upward. Then we do get a nice toe hinge. So overall, like I said, we do get some pretty good movement with this Captain Marvel. Some points definitely aren't as good as others, but you're still going to be able to get her in some pretty good Captain Marvel-y like poses, and I'm about to show you some of them right about now. But anyway, that is my review of the SH Figuarts Captain Marvel. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure between a 1 through 10, I'd have to give it an 8.5. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, I did get mine from Agelessgeeks, so you can check at Agelessgeeks.com. If you can't find it on there, I would recommend going through their Instagram or their Facebook page. I will put more information in the description below. And if you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, I guess you didn't like it. But thanks for watching. I will see you later. We do get the Tamashii Nations quality sticker on the bottom, says Marvel Cap. So we do get the window right there on the front of the box. The SH Figuarts Infinity War Thor. Let's keep moving on with the rest of So that's good. They do go up and down now. Damn it. Fire Fist Ace!